Offense getting set. It's second down. He hands it to the back. Jukes to get past a man. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
You know, offensive linemen with just a certain breed, they're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Got the first down, now looking for more. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. PITT getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And this one is caught. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the Hands team able to make the crucial recovery. The Hokies offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. And the Hokies will have to punt this one away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Oh, it's a reverse. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially...
Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PITT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback keeps the football. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than to just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Hokies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Hokies will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. The Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Extra point try coming now. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Now they'll run it on the toss. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. Breaks a tackle into the clear. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Hit. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. It's Pittsburgh with the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. The Hokies will bring their punt team onto the field. That's his 4th punt already today. Physical run, breaking tackles. And the returner will be brought down. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
An inside give now from the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Or it's snapped to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. And that sums up the game so far.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
That run moves the ball across the 35. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like Pitt will have the 1st down. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Receiver makes the grab, and he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down. Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they get him down after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to throw yet again. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. The Panthers come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, the ball on the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Hokies looking to run some tempo here. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Who makes the grab? He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Quarterback drops back. Working for the tight end, and it's caught. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Quarterback operating an empty set. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Well, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have enough.
Looking for a deep completion. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he knocks it right through the uprights. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Getting set. Here's second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Toppins. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Again, thrown out of the RPO. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And the Hokies will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the fifth time today. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot it down around the 10-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw, and he's going to float this one to the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
And he'll set up to throw. Trying to extend the play. And he's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the two-point conversion does not work. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
He's running out of time here. And he's hit just before the throw. The pass is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to throw it again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Hokies. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play if any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And the returner will be brought down. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Handoff to the back. He's free around the 15. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, everybody in this stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Pitt. And the beatdown continues. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with running back. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Contact as he let the ball go. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Took contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense.
Here we go. Check.
Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time. It's a fumble. And the defense has picked up the football going the other way.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now it's second down here. Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a 4th pick. The Hokies will line up to boot it away. On the punt now for the 6th time today. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bringing pressure. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. The Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick catch.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Can he make it to the marker? There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
QB decides to keep it here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he will score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset or planned it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold it.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Here's the second down play. And here's the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense. And the Hokies offense is back out. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.